Okay, so you have someone that was operating as a monitoring spirit in your energy.
Okay.
Okay?
So what this person was doing is that they were trying to get the scope out on your life. They were trying to figure out what is it that you're doing in your life, what's going on in your background, what are things that is going on in your life that you aren't speaking about, you aren't telling other people about. They wanted to know like the inside scoop on your life to just figure out what you were currently dealing with. And when they wanted to figure that out, they wanted to see, were you doing good in life or were you doing bad? And if you were doing good, they wanted to find a way to sabotage you so that you can no longer be doing good in life. Like, what's the good in your life so I can go ruin it? And then if they saw that you were doing bad in life, they wanted to see, well, how can we perpetuate this bad that's going on in their life? How can we allow them where the bad can continue in their life? This person wanted to see you in a destitute situation. This person wanted to see you suffering. This person wanted to see you down and out. This person wanted to see you in such a negative situation that it's ridiculous how someone could wake up every day to want to see someone else in a bad situation for what? For what? All of it is envy. This person is severely envious of you because they lack self esteem, they lack self worth, they lack self confidence, and the only way that they can feel superior is to have someone else feel inferior. And because this person is so deeply envious of you and so severely jealous of you, because they see you as everything that they want to be, but they are not. They want to be you. They wish they could be like you, but they're not. And that's what bothers them so much. So to see someone being the human representation of what they want to be, by them knowing that they are not that, it bothers them to see that every day. So they're like, if I could see this person in a negative situation worse off than where they are, it'll make them feel better. That was a lot. I hope you followed me. They want to see you worse off so that they can no longer be envious of you. But the thing is, they're still going to be envious even when they see you in difficult situations because they're just envious of the body, of the soul that you are. I had to say both. They're envious of your body, your physical appearance, and they're also envious of your soul, how pure and good your soul is. This person really operated as a monitoring spirit because they even wanted to look into your future, wanted to know what are some things that are coming into your life, what are the next steps in this person's life, what is the next outcome of what they're going to have in their life. And they wanted to look into that. And what they did is they went to a certain practitioner or a psychic or a medium to find out this information. While they were consulting with this medium, they told your spirit guides told this medium that you are a chosen one and that you are divinely protected, and that the one that is coming to the medium to ask all these questions and inquire all of this information is a monitoring spirit. So what happened is that the medium was ordered to not say anything about your future, to not say anything about what's coming, about what's going to happen for you, about the blessings that are going to pour into your life. They told your guides and your higher self, the most high God, your angels, your ancestors, they all told everybody that's your guide in the spirit realm. They told this medium not to inform this monitoring spirit about what's going on in your life in the future because they knew that this monitoring spirit would take that information and they would take it and run with it. They would find a way to go dig even deeper and try to find another evil practitioner or an evil medium or an evil psychic to be able to try to sabotage your life. That's why they did not know about anything going on in the future. They only knew about the past and the present. 444 as I start this. What the medium was allowed to say was the fact that you were struggling a bit in your life at a certain point. Pretty much, this is how the Most High was sort of allowing certain things to happen and giving this monitoring spirit what they wanted, but not telling them everything. It's like they allowed the monitoring spirit to know about the struggles in your life because they knew it would make them feel better and it would get them to back off of you in a bit. That's why they informed them of the struggle that you were currently going through, but they weren't telling about how you were going to be delivered from it, how you were going to overcome, how you were going to be triumphant, how you were going to be victorious, hallelujah, how you were going to overcome all of those setbacks that you had in your life that you were dealing with, and you would bounce back tremendously. You would bounce back quickly. It's like you would be catapulted like a slingshot and it like a bow and arrow, and it would fling you forward, and you would just have just so much greatness in your life so rapidly. Or that before all that greatness came in, it's like you would bounce back super quick to where you got set back, but you bounce back here, and now you're set. Now you're straight. Now you're good. You're back to your normal standing. You're back to your solid foundation. They weren't informing. They consulted the medium. Your guides consulted the medium and spoke through the medium to inform them only on things that they were allowed to hear. So here is how they stay several steps ahead of this monitoring spirit. They're like, we're going to tell you about the current struggles that they're having in their life, struggling with their mental health, struggling with their finances, struggling with healing their emotions, struggling with getting consistent in their routine, just struggling a little bit to stay afloat, to function as, a person and individual in society. They were going to inform them of that because that's exactly what you were going through at the time. However, you may still be currently going through this, but you are bouncing back at this point. They informed the monitoring spirit of this, so it would cause the monitoring spirit to back off, to back up a bit, to back off of you, to not try to make anything worse for you because it's like they're already struggling enough. What's the point of making them struggle even more? That you got what you wanted. They're struggling. All right, then now you can go on. Now you can go on and be fine and do your own thing. You see that they're struggling. Okay, now leave them alone. That's pretty much the energy that they had because they're like, you're not about to come over here and make this person struggle anymore than they're already struggling. We let you know that they're struggling so you can leave them alone. So this monitoring spirit at some point did leave you alone for a little bit, but curiosity killed the cat. Curiosity got the best of them. They kept wanting to find out more. They kept wanting to figure out how they can sabotage even more. So what this monitoring spirit did is they went out of their way to manipulate a situation to cause something to happen in your life where they cause a setback in your life of whatever this is. They got you in some sort of trouble with the law, trouble with authority figures, or just with law enforcement. Maybe this was at your job. Maybe this was with other people. They did something to cause some sort of setback in your life, some sort of destruction, because they wanted to see you suffering more than you already were suffering. But what the Most High did is they allowed that setback to be a setup for your greatness. They allowed that setback to where the Most High was healing you, was growing you, evolving you, molding you, and really shifting you around so that you can be the version that you need to be to set forth on your new blessings that are coming into your life. So that setback was actually a set up for you. They used it to their advantage. They're like, you know what? We're going to allow this setback to happen because they're temporarily placed over here, over in this area where they're not involved in their everyday things. They had to take like a sort of a brief hiatus from things for a little bit, just a pause. And while they're over here paused, we're going to work on them. We're going to grow them into the version that they need to be. So now that they are growing into the version that they need to be, they are the version that they need to be to receive these blessings so the blessings can come into their life sooner rather than later. This is how the Most High God has allowed evil in your life, but has also allowed for them to use that evil for good. Everything that is used for bad in your life, the Most High turns it around in your favor and turns it for your good. Really shows you that the weapons may form, but the weapons will not prosper. The weapons will never prosper. The weapons have not prospered because they would have prospered by now. They will not prosper ever.